afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Michael Fulmer gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Mookie Betts as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Two and one now to Mookie. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone and cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2-0 now. Pedroia, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Runner,
2-2. Betts is on the move. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Grounder down the line at third. Candelario has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. He's set, and the pitch. Low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Betts on second. Pedroia on at first with nobody out.
Don't let him score!
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Three and 0 now.
Really? Come on, Tigers!
Here it is, the 3-0. It's in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And it's 1-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Matuk has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Get him down now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third base line. A runner on first with 2 away.
Yeah, let's go, Tigers. You can do it.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. First pitch on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Victor Martinez to come alive. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Set to get his day started, Dixon Machado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the running play. 2 down. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He comes in with 16 base hits in 55 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2 out, nobody on. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Popped him up. Moreland waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. So Striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So stepping in, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's hitless in 6 tries. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 0-1 delivery, fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Nick Castellanos now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Benintendi. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitting at a more than robust .423 batting clip. He's also taken him deep 4 times. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Into the corner and slicing foul. Martinez, a veteran at 39 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2. Is a slider that misses below the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Stepping in now, James McCann.
James
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Candelario, originally from New York State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Sale sets. 2-0 on its way. Popped him up. Realmuto over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Tigers on the solo home run by Victor Martinez. We played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Back on a beautiful day here in Detroit as we're set for the top of the 3rd from the home of the Tigers. Digging in for his second at bat, Mookie Betts. Get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. first offering on its way. Hey now.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one. That's no Tiger.
The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Pedroia over at second. Benintendi is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line hard, but foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Leonis Martin. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Dixon Machado digs in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sales ready. Here it comes on 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Nunez charging this one. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mata has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Ground ball foul down the left side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Mata. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Moreland will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One ball, 1 strike to count. So 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Moreland around first on his way for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez lays off 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Nunez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's Mookie Betts. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Boston's out in front, 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts on the run. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Castellanos. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark, so this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Sale has his target. Here's the 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox lead it 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mata coasts under it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Benintendi hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Cue shot here out towards short. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. The Red Sox go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next up for Detroit, James McCann, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Mikey Matu.
Next for the Tigers, Mikey Matu. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
For the Tigers, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. The fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers to this point. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Their count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Swinging a soft liner, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Riding in once again, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Count is 1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow little roller to third. Candelario is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you could get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Domingo Santana. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Bogaerts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Shut him down now! Shut him down!
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, It's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. First and second now, one man out. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Come on, Tigers.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Mata is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 2-1. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Leonis Martin waits on deck. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Leonis Martin. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and locations, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Dixon Machado digs in. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Warwick Southpole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Warwick Southpole.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mata has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Ready for another chance? Victor Martinez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. Make it 16 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired yet again.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 30, Alex Wilson.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. The 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. He's 2 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Wilson, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 0-1 on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bogarts is off at first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Now that's popped up. Cabrera on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next up for Detroit, James McCann. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Pedroia has it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, 3rd baseman, Candelario.
Next batter, Jamer Candelario. First offering on its way. Right side. Pedroia fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox are out in front 2-1. Johnny Barbado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with another 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Barbado, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Nunez stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swing and a ground ball to third. To second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Daniel Stump enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Andrew Benintendi will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Benintendi is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Flying toward right center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Popped him up. McCann is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 4-1. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Stepping up now, John Hicks. No hits to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Leonis Martin. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Misses for ball 1.
1-2.
A little low. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Dixon Machado digs in. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high to the right side. Moreland in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Sale earns his team-leading 11th win, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Michael Fulmer is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.